Hey everyone, I'm Johnny and I'm here to talk to you all about my progress on Assessment 2, Part A. So, to start with, let's have a small recap of my work from Assessment 1. The chosen problem space is the Randwick City Library. The problems to be solved are simplifying and automating check and checkout processes and ensuring that NSW COVID 19 regulations are being followed inside the library. The user groups, now revised only to visitors, are students, parents and children, and the elderly. The proposed solution is robotic assistance in the form of a kiosk and an app to complement it. So, the hypotheses that I'm proposing are as follows: robotic assistance that simplifies and automates check and checkout processes, easing the job of the library staff. Kiosk is easy to interact with for user groups who aren't very familiar with technology, like the elderly, and the app can be used to achieve the same objectives as the kiosk. So the assumptions are that the library check in checkout systems are talking to the NSW service systems so that when a user checks into the library, they automatically get checked in with the NSW service as well. Kiosks are placed at multiple points in the library so as to ease uh, access and usability. Users are familiar with other systems like Opal Tap Off and Tap On. So, in my first solution, I thought of having two separate robotic assistants. Assistant 1 would be a kiosk to automate the check and checkout process, and Assistant 2 would be there to find available spaces and navigate inside the library. It would consist of green, red, yellow lights, which would all indicate different statuses of tables like available, occupied, or unoccupied. Um, so here's so here is iteration one. You can check in or check out using the app. There's options to tap on, and there's also an option to fill a form just in case the tap on card does not work. The feedback that I got from my peers in class for the system was that too many lights in the library may prove distracting, that the system does not solve for health and sanitation, and tables inside the library can be set up in a socially distanced manner. The feedback that I got from users outside class was that an app can be developed to complement the use of the kiosk and to achieve the same objectives. In this way, you're not disadvantaging people who are familiar with technology. Cards can be linked with table numbers so that if needed, visitors can be held accountable for not cleaning and sanitizing after themselves. Um, Moving on. So, this is iteration 2. Here, I did a Wizard of Oz prototyping test on users outside class. As you can see, some of the features are the same from iteration 1. There's options to tap on, and there's also an option to fill a form in case the tap on fails. There's more options now. You can find a table inside the library or you can navigate as well. So as you can see, user is selecting the table that is available. So the feedback that I got from this user group was that there was confusion between the sign out and checkout buttons. The red and green colors for seat availability were a bit too much, and sanitization for shared spaces can mostly be left to social responsibility. And that COVID 19 guidelines can be displayed while checking in on the app or the kiosk. So this is not the final, the next iteration based on feedback from the last user group. There's now a new profile button up top here on the right hand side, which will let the user check out from the kiosk instead of the library. Here is the conceptual mapping, the flow of things. Um, the main priority while designing the mapping was that ease of navigation should be there and the system should be intuitive intuitive to use, and the user should always be able to quickly get back on the home screen as soon as possible. So my next steps here are carrying out rigor user testing and prototyping, iterating of course based on feedback from peers in class and outside class, developing a high fidelity prototype, and developing a better navigation and wayfinding system inside the library. Thank you.